Yeah,
In the name of
you straight
Jesus.
up. You lipstick look good.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight is going to be a good night. I have some high-powered people here on set, and we are going to have a good program tonight. We are Community Missionary Baptist Church, and of course, this is Strike Back. And tonight we have a very, very interesting topic that we want to get into. It's a blessing to have this panel. I have Cassie right next to me, and then we have, you know, high-powered counselor and everything, and choir mistress and all of that all in one. Tish.
Show you.
Then I have my friend and brother Keith returning this week. And then I have Reverend A from Greater Ideal Missionary Baptist Church. He's the senior pastor doing a great ministry over on the other side of the Metroplex. But tonight we want to talk about some everyday realities in terms of how men express and women express different sentiments as it relates. And we're gonna cover a wide spectrum in terms of the conversation. We want to look at cleanliness in the home, personal hygiene. You know, sometimes we know when we get up first thing in the morning, the bread ain't right.
I don't know nobody who's eating.
And sometimes we
No, ma'am. Miss me with the, you woke up like this. Yeah, okay.
and, waking up like that is one thing, but staying like that for
that part.
staying like that for 2 or 3 hours, that's a whole different
It's a
story.
different story.
So again tonight, welcome, and we want to get straight in, and I want to get some first thoughts in terms of how do we define personal hygiene? What's Reverend Day, let me come to you. What's your definition of personal hygiene? I know you're a man who's always well groomed from the beard.
Come on now.
Your clothes
Say
is
what you
always
see, man.
well
Come on,
organized.
come
Even
on.
tonight.
Say
know.
what you see.
Say what you see,
Oh,
brother.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah. I understand personal hygiene. It's a cultural difference. Because I know we black folks, we got a whole different standard than the rest of the world.
Right.
I mean, it's certain things that just is a no-go with us that other cultures and ethnicities, it's, well, if I want to, I can. But as far as personal hygiene, I mean, good grief. listen, anytime your body is offensive to other folks, you out of line. Whether it be your breath, your hair, your body, goodness, just stay on top of that and don't become nose deaf.
Wow.
Right.
But I think personal hygiene is something, as for me personally, is something that I pay close attention to detail. I mean,
Right.
the faintest detail.
I got you.
And you got to be on top of that.
Yeah. Tisha, I want to come to you. Personal hygiene from a female perspective. What does that mean, or how do you define that?
Clean, smell good,
Come on.
look good.
Come on.
Hey, sharp from head to toe, just groomed. I love a groomed man, one that smells good. I used to say that even a nice cologne will make an ugly man look
Come
good.
on. Talk about it.
Works for me.
I don't know about that one.
It's the truth.
It's the scent that turns your head.
Come on now.
But
Okay.
yeah, it must be well groomed. Must be.
Right.
Must be.
What about you, Cassie?
Same thing Tish said, well groomed, haircut, everything perfect, smell good, especially to smell good. Appearance,
Yeah.
Right.
fashion, you got GQ.
Okay. So let me ask a question. So we heard, and I don't know if that is still the case, that one of the things that women look at after looking at a man's face is to see if his shoes are clean.
Show you right.
Is that true? Is that something?
No, they're
that,
not run over.
I ain't never thought about that, but I think about it now. No, I haven't really thought about that.
I think as long as his toes ain't covered out and his heels ain't run over.
Better than nobody wants to go feet. Not yet.
It's shoes and teeth for me.
Right.
Shoes
So
and
let me
teeth.
come to
Yeah.
you, Keith.
Grill.
So you hear what the women are saying. What are your thoughts?
It's funny you brought up shoes. No, I'm very skeptical on what in terms of like tennis shoes. Like I start at the head, and if I get to the feet and I see Jordans, then I'm like,
You have
That's a
said that
problem.
before. He can't stand a woman in Jordans.
I just don't get it. Like set it off.
I get you, bro.
But I do recall. My upbringing played a big part. I watched my father and my mother. Some of the things that when I was looking over the questions tonight, wearing a bonnet. I grew up not seeing it, so I grasped a hold of that. Just so happened I married a woman who don't wear bonnets.
Right.
Praise the
She
Lord.
leave the house.
And she ain't coming out in
So
her pajamas
don't-
either.
so
is she?
None of that. So I picked right.
There you go.
All right. So again, and I love it. I like how the energy that I'm getting as we start. So and I want for us to be as open, because we know that marriages crash because of the breakdown in appearance and hygiene, and it is commonly noted that as men we are very visible. We look. And we respond based on what we see before we respond on content of character and all that stuff. And sometimes we know it will get us in trouble, but we still respond based on what we see. Reverend Day, I wanna come back to you.
Come on.
Cleaning priorities.
Wait, say that again. I didn't hear.
Cleaning priorities.
Cleaning priorities.
Uh-huh.
As far as my cleaning priorities,
From the home to personal to.
so am I speaking as I view a woman, or talking about myself? That's what I'm asking.
You could talk about viewing a woman. Let's talk about viewing a woman. I
let's
think
talk-
that'll be good. Yeah,
okay.
let's go that. Let's go that
Cleaning.
route.
Oh dear. I'm old school, man. You talking about cleaning at the house?
Yeah.
Clean.
That bathroom and kitchen, man. That's like the telltale. All right. You use the restroom every day. All right. And if you're not on top of that, that's because you see that every day. And if we got major issues in there, that's a red flag for me.
Right.
What do that look like? I'm talking about the toothpaste stains in the sink. All right. Yeah, like you saw that when you brushed your teeth. All right. You saw that. You saw that.
Right.
And you just left that there. And the tub that ring.
The ring.
Yeah, you know, and I get it. Sometimes it take a minute to get to cleaning day. I get that, but some of that build up that's been there for a minute. You know
90
what I'm
days.
saying?
I thought cleaning day was every day.
I mean, I'm just saying, and I
Yeah.
get it. We have busy schedules. I get it. Some people, because I think there's a difference in when you got your pile you just hadn't gotten to versus I just ain't
Right,
cleaned
right,
up. You
right,
know,
right.
because I get it. A busy day, you get out your clothes, you might put them on the side chair or the sideway, and then you get to it one day. But
Right.
when you got dishes with dried up food in it and it's been there, like no, that's not gonna work. And that's and cups in the bedroom and plates. Yeah, that's a red flag. And the house gotta smell like something.
Right.
God,
right.
okay.
It don't smell like something,
I
all
mean,
right?
I mean, that hit home.
Especially, listen.
smell like
I love a woman to have her essence in her house.
Right.
And it ain't gotta be Versace and Gucci all that, but just something
Some candles.
feminine, something soft in there. I don't want to come in and smell like fried chicken. I mean, all the time.
least
I
you
mean,
cook.
but that was 2 days ago.
He said all the time. I got you.
You know
We
what I'm
got
saying?
you.
Let's
We
put
got
it in
you.
context. It smell
Yeah.
like chicken, but ain't no
We
food.
understand.
Let's change the mood. It ain't dinner time.
It ain't dinner time. And
All the
it has to
time.
be.
So let me ask, and I will ask this, and I want to make a couple of observations. So think about it. Who sees mess faster, men or women? Let's think about that. So again, if you're joining us, we want for you to drop your comments. You see where we are going with our conversation, and also we want for you to like and to share. So who sees mess faster, men or women? From observation. Let me go to you, Keith.
Tell the truth.
Men.
When you said we were visual,
Yeah. And I say that just because that's what I do. But I had to clean up before I went outside, so you know that's why I take that's why cleaning up draws me to it. Usually, like Pastor said, Alexander said, dishes in the sink. I get that there may be a day
I get it.
that we're out of our routine, but a person that just you can tell when it's neglect,
That part. That
and that says a lot. But I also will say this: I'm one to understand that people are brought up different,
That part.
and I think this is included in the conversation tonight. That some of the things we're gonna discuss, they are concerns and issues, but are they bigger than the relationship?
Right.
And we discuss these things at home. We're newlyweds, so she has her way of doing things, and I have mine. And one of the things that we're learning to do is, where we never have looked at something left that and seen it as he could have done that or she could have done that. Usually we both had the same mindset. You know what? I don't mind taking care of that. However, we not known to let things pile up.
I got you.
I agree with Amber. She said women.
So Tish, who do you think sees or mess faster, men or women?
I think typically women, but I'm not going to discount men either.
Amen.
Because you have some OCD men, and I've witnessed that before, where
What church
every
is that?
wasn't at the church.
Oh, you said OCD.
I said not Oak Cliff Bible.
Okay.
No, I mean I have witnessed some OCD men. I mean they I knew one. All the cans in the cabinet had to be washed before they were put in the cabinet.
Wash the cans.
All of the
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
all of the glasses, all the handles had to be turned the same direction. There could be no lines in the carpet. So I think it depends, but I think typically if you were doing a percentage, it's going to be women.
I agree.
I have no
I'm one.
argument.
I don't like mess. I'm not OCD, and I can stand a glass in the sink, but I can't. I'm not. I don't like a messy house, but I do notice if I walk in that house and it's just stuff, I'm already mad and turned off.
I got you. So Cassie, if you haven't figured it out by now, We have a husband and wife team on set with us. Cassie and Keith, newlyweds. So
Congratulations.
you know, it's good to
Thank
get
you.
the feedback.
Yeah, notice they're separated though. They got 'em they got me in the middle of it.
So Cassie, I want to throw this out to you.
What's up?
Do you think that messiness could be a make or break in a relationship?
I think it could be.
I'm talking about in the house. We're not getting to the personal hygiene side. but
Uh-huh.
In the house, yeah.
I think it could be, especially if you're a clean person and the other one is not. But I could say, like, with me and Keith, I think we 50-50. Would you agree?
No.
Uh-huh.
Nah, yeah.
That's why I'm sitting in the middle.
No, I think it's 50-50 with us. I can speak on us.
Right. So, okay. So I come back to you, Reverend A. You meet a female, super cool. You never went to her home. When you go to her home, you realize what you've seen in the home is not what you was introduced
What
to.
you saw outside the home.
And then she starts telling you, you know what? If we're going to move further and things are going to get serious, we had to have a maid because my
have to have a
strong
who?
point, a maid.
A maid.
Oh, somebody to come in and go.
That you spend
Because-
money.
Yeah, and she said,
Who paying for it?
She says,
grant?
my strong point is not cleaning.
Who paying for it? That's all serious. In this scenario, who paying for it, man?
So is that going to be
Listen,
dependent on who is paying for it, or
you know, okay. So again, let me use me for an example. I personally don't cut yards. I made a vow to my father
Right.
who made me cut yards all my life. I said, when I get grown, I ain't cutting no more yards. Now,
Amen.
But I got a lawn man that I pay.
Amen.
Come
It
on.
gets done.
You can save money.
All right. I don't change my own oil,
okay,
but I go get it done.
right?
All right. So is it fair to say no? If it's gonna be clean, it got to be done. Like if it's in the budget to get it made, absolutely. But I'm not one to just live any kind of way just because we got it made.
All right.
I mean, still pick up after yourself. I mean,
Yeah.
there was one
Right.
point we did have a maid service when the kids were first born. Oh my gosh, we needed help. But that wasn't a license to not wash the dishes that you used, and a license to
As you
not
go.
wipe that toilet seat when you know sprinkle. I mean,
Tinkle, tinkle,
it's just some things. So I'm all right with the idea of recognizing, hey, I'm not on top of it, but I'm willing to have somebody come in. But also I'm like, okay, so what are your habits outside of the fact you know somebody coming to clean up after you? Like, is there any self-motivating factors where you're going to be on top of it yourself? That's
Right,
important.
right.
I got you.
And let me just tell you, you said when I went to a house, I'm going to see her car before that. And I'm sorry.
The car ain't got nothing
Baby,
to do
please.
with
A
it.
lot.
has
A lot.
to do
A
with
lot.
Let me tell you
Yeah.
something.
No.
Yes, it
The
does.
inside of a car tells a
Yes.
lot about a person.
Yes.
And for all y'all that argue with me, now I get it.
Nah,
you got your
I'm not
high
gonna
heels and
argue.
your flip flops in the back seat,
I'm
but
not
I'm talking about the Burger King bags.
Now,
and
I'm talking about a whole bread
Starbucks
sack.
cup and all of that. No, because
With molded
again,
bread.
Your car is an extension of your house.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
That's where it left from.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So what are you going to say? Go ahead. You go ahead.
I don't agree with that.
Why?
Probably because my car has. Listen, I don't have food or nothing, but I have like my gym stuff. I work out. It's just I got my whole trunk in the back, and then sometimes I got my backpack and stuff and books or whatever. But my house is clean.
Okay, but you don't have fungus growing items in there either, do you?
What your husband do in the car?
What you do?
Yeah, when I get in the car, in your car.
You start picking up little
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
That part.
Yeah.
That part. Yeah. Like, yeah.
We help one another out.
But
I take that.
But really, that I'm real. I have a very sensitive nose. I do, and smells is a big thing for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big thing, and so the rank smell in the house that's a huge turn off. And that's gonna be hard to overcome if it's not addressed or corrected. If you walking around this house smelling like onions and you cool and you all right with it, and you're not saying, hey, you know, pardon that, I just cooked this. You acting like everything normal. Okay, we're not on the same page.
So Tish, let me come to you.
Come
so
on.
You go into the home. The man says, you see the dirty boots, and he says, I got this. I'm going to take it up. When he says that, what are you thinking? That he's
Well,
gonna
I
take
guess
it up?
that the dirty boots indicate he has a job somewhere.
Okay.
So I'm okay with the boots being in his house in a place because that's not my home. So as long as the rest of the house is nice and tidy, I can handle the boots at the door. At least he's been on
his house?
somebody's job. His house. He said his house.
So you telling him what put his stuff at his
no,
house?
no. I
What
didn't
she
say
said?
that. I said as long as they're in his house.
So let's
It's
bring it
okay.
to your house.
Bring, oh, no,
And the
you can't
boots is
bring it
there,
to my
and
house.
and he says, I'll take it up. I got this. I'm going to take it up. When he says that, are you thinking take it up in your context now? 2 hours? Is there a time limit? When this take it up will become a problem for you?
Well, if they're in my home, you're going to get them when I say get them because I don't want them just thrown across the floor.
Right.
I want them in a place. You know, my godparents used to say everything in the house should have a place.
has
If
a
it doesn't
place.
have a place,
Yeah.
it doesn't belong. So if you drop them at the door, I'm cool with that. Drop them at the door, but don't
We
leave
tracking
them.
them all the way to the
Right,
bedroom.
you can
Come on
drop
now.
them in the garage.
Yeah,
you
I mean,
know,
so-
but they can't be strewn all across the
Yeah,
house.
'cause I feel like if you prolong it, then that's just showing that what I just said didn't matter.
So
Oh,
let's
we done
jump-
went
let's-
Do you feel ignored?
So let's jump on that then. I was about to take a shower.
No, you're gonna take
1
a
hour
shower
is
now.
gone. 2 hours is gone. Man was working in the yard. Sweat. He comes on the sofa that you just cleaned and fixed, and he's on that sofa. Foot is on top of the table,
Oh man.
and he's I'm gonna.
Cause you said
I was about to take a shower. What? How
was
would
about
you
to, Keith.
handle a situation like that?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
How would I handle it?
Don't look over here.
Baby.
well, you say something. You
No,
say,
Keith already giving me the
I'm
side
just
eye like
handle
you
it.
said.
I'm just handle it because you musty right now. Hold up, baby. You gonna go take a bath? And you say, well, like you don't want to? I'm like, I think you should take a bath, baby. Want me to go in
I
there
ain't
with you?
taking the bag.
Baby, come on. Let's take- well, you need to get off my couch.
That's what I be saying.
But no, I just feel like, I mean, to me, I'm straightforward. Some people not, but I'm straightforward and I'm gonna ask. And if he say, you know, he prolonged it, I'm gonna keep on asking. Hey, baby, you gonna take a bath? I mean, that's all you can. To me, that's all you can do. What else can you say? You can't make a person.
You can say, get off my sofa.
So Tish, I'm coming to you with the
Come
same
on
thing.
to
Tish.
me.
So you, Tish, you dating somebody. You guys spending a lot of time together. You go to the person's home. The person was in the yard cutting the grass, coming, sweat, and the person wants to be close to you. And why your face just get all?
Better not. No.
Well, how do you deal with it? What? And the person say, I'm going to go take a shower. Just give me a few
I'm
minutes.
just going to be very straightforward. I'm going to say, honey, go take a shower first and then come back. And if if he does not, I'm going to say, there's a love seat. Here's a sofa. You go sit over there. I'm going to sit over here.
But if you have a sensitive nose and you realize the mustiness is
I mean,
kicking
I
up.
don't even have a sensitive nose like that, but I know
I do.
you just came from outdoors.
Smelling like
And
outside.
you probably smelling like a puppy. Now you're probably full of grass. Now don't get all under me because we're not doing that.
Well,
Okay,
y'all
so-
show nice.
so we-
No.
Ask me that question.
You want the
That's a
woman all
setup.
under you
Hey,
with
that's a
grass.
setup.
y'all
and-
be a real prim and proper on here. I just don't see that going down.
I don't either. Not in that
Can
fashion.
we
It's
keep it
going down
100,
there,
please?
Right. So
Wow.
I want to
Yeah.
recognize a couple of people online. Stephanie Heard Strickland says, no dirt on the fingernails.
Ooh, no.
Bed has to be
Details.
made daily.
Details.
And Irma Griffith, she's in Florida or North Carolina or South Carolina. Somewhere down on that side, she's also a part of our conversation tonight. And Amber Nicole Ronald said, if you like them well enough, I think a maid is okay because they are being upfront about it. Now, if they don't clean up at all, then they just drop in crumbs.
yeah, okay.
So that's not going to work.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
That's not it. But let's talk about the bed being made up every day.
Okay.
Should that be the responsibility of the last person coming off, or should someone be taking the lead and saying, you know what, I got this?
That's a touchy one for me.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Didn't I tell you one of the reasons why as a kid I wanted to get married because I watched my parents make
Yeah,
the
he didn't
bed
wanna
up
make the
together.
bed. He didn't wanna make the
so
bed
I
by
didn't want to do it
himself.
by myself.
So we make the bed together.
Yeah, we do. And there are days where the bed may go unmade, but that's not a regular practice.
No.
Right.
My situation, I'm speaking from being married, but I want to speak from a dating, getting to know one another. Some of these things, I would probably not speak on them. They would be deal breakers. And that's important because we get to a point, I think I know when I met Cassandra, there were certain things I saw going on in her life, how she lived, and the man in me wanted to assist and help out. I took some things into consideration, being a single mom, her workload. So some of the things that I thought may have been deal breakers, or I may question, I understood why they were that way. And I was willing to see if my assistance changed some things.
Right.
And I think that's both ways. But the mistake that a lot of us make is trying to change somebody into becoming the person that we desire for them to be.
Right. I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
We talked about grooming to start.
Come on.
And I know that's an area that could become contentious because that is relatively defined for many people. What you may define as grooming, for them it's not a big deal. So let's talk about this. Pajamas in public.
Heck no.
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you
not.
know what?
Heavens no.
I agree with him.
Oh,
For the
absolutely
probably
not.
first and only
No.
time.
Listen.
Why Reverend T? Because, I mean, we see it now. You
I
go,
don't care what we see.
Right, so tell me.
Pajamas are made for the bed.
Listen, man.
I think they're made for the bed.
There is such thing called houseware and public wear.
Correct,
All right.
correct.
And I'm gonna go a step further. It needs to fit accordingly. You know. So we're not even talking about pajamas anymore because that's totally unacceptable. I don't care how fashionable they are. Pajamas are meant for indoors in your house, or if you at a pajama party, of course you wear it there. But to run an errand in your pajamas, I
Right.
hate to see that.
So what about bonnet durag?
Oh, absolutely, bonnet and do-rags. That's not for outdoors.
Okay.
Like if you hooping with your do-rag on, that's one thing. But you
Grocery
grocery
stores.
shopping with the do-rag and the bonnet. Come on, brother and sister. We got to do better.
I
We
might-
the only culture that do that.
Yeah. I might see what aisle you went on though. You might need to just run in there and grab something real quick. But if you shopping,
No, that means you took the
no.
time to get in your car, drive all the way to now. Now, if you got a bonnet on in your car, I'm gonna give you some grace because you're not technically outside, but you in your house.
You came out that door.
You can, but check this out. I'm gonna give grace if you driving down the street, you had to pick up Junior, you got in the car and you came on back home. But just walking around with the shopping cart, with the bonnet, and the pajamas and the house shoes, nah, dog, that's a no go.
So let's take it a step further.
Come
We're
on.
talking again about could a person be too much cologne, too much makeup? Because some people what if
Come on.
you start dating someone and you never get the opportunity to see them without makeup? You go to their home 6 a.m, makeup
you
is
know
on.
what?
You go whatever time. You don't
Listen,
get
That
to see
devil
them.
is a lie.
This is what I say. This is what I say. Because I'm very observant. I observe very well. And then I have enough sense to put into context, okay, that ain't the look all the time.
Right.
All right, I got enough sense to know that, right? But when it's excessive to the point where it's making me uncomfortable, and what that means is you do the makeup so bad that all your shirts got that brown in it. Every hat you got the brown in it. Every pillowcase got the brown. I'm like, Jesus, bless the children. At what point do you take it off? Now, granted, I'm never going to tell a woman in her femininity, don't wear makeup. But if you ask my opinion, I will say, you know what? You don't need
it,
that.
yeah.
But I'm not going to make it a mandate because for me, it is a turn off for me if it's too heavy makeup. I'm just going to be honest. Now, it's time, manner, place. I mean, if we out on the town, you dolled up, that makes sense. But, we go into Walmart and it take an hour just to put the makeup on.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, there got to be some type of balance. But I don't have a problem expressing to the person that I'm interested in my likes and dislikes to a point, because I'm not going to make no mandates, because at the end of the day, you're grown. And then the only person I can change in the equation is me. I can't make you change. I'll just change me. So the makeup thing ain't bad, but can I talk about that cologne?
Go ahead.
Brothers, let's talk. Let's talk. There's some hot spots we supposed to hit with this cologne, and I think we're missing the ball. Fellas. First and foremost, cologne goes better after a shower, not just because you want to smell like that and you ain't put. You have to do some groundwork first. And you hit the hot spots, man, the corner, and not on your clothes, fellas. Quit putting it on your clothes. It's not supposed to go on the clothes. It goes on the skin, on the arteries where the blood is flowing, so it can go out. And it's a hint, just a hint. You ain't gotta put it on.
James, just to piggyback on that, James, I had a cousin who's now ex-husband. I'm not telling names.
Okay.
And they actually went on a talk show for this very topic, because he would take his cologne, spray it on his shirt, and iron it into the shirt. Starch and then iron it into the shirt. So that was a bit excessive. Now, I mean, I love a good smelling man, don't get me wrong, but don't come up in there and look like smelling like you
And
put
them
the whole bottle on,
aggressive-
because then you just
aggressive,
killed it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
see,
But you know what? I think, and I go out for what you were saying, how, you're not going to tell a woman, like, you shouldn't wear makeup or nothing like that. But I'm not going to even lie. Sometimes I feel like some women need to hear that about being natural, being themselves or whatever. Because I can say when I first started dating him, he came to my apartment one time and I was doing my hair and I used to wear weave. So, and so I'm doing it while he's sitting there looking, and he looking at me like, I'm like, I'm just doing my hair.
Side-eye.
But I didn't know at that moment that he really didn't care too much for weave. Anything, he liked the natural. And so I'm like, I've been wearing weave my whole life. Wow. But by him saying that and opening up and saying, like, he really don't care for that, I'm like, okay, let me try something. Let me do natural. And I've been natural ever since 2019.
That was just because he couldn't run his hands through his
Well,
Yeah.
I
He
didn't.
did.
I didn't discredit her in wearing weave,
Right.
but I did. I complimented her about
Being
what I
natural.
liked about her wearing her hair natural.
Right.
And it's not a deal breaker, but there are some things that I think both men and women do that says something about your self-esteem.
it does. Yeah.
And again, whether it's makeup, weave, fashion wear, some things are attention getters,
Correct.
and that's where you lose me. If you're seeking attention and we're in a committed relationship or we're married, then it says something about the individual. And if I can, because there have been moments in my life where I think I needed a little bit of reinforcement. Made me feel a little better. So those things I typically try to use as a source of encouragement, but I also understand that I decided to be with a person that I realized I ain't have to do a whole lot of changing, or I
Compatible
didn't have to
already.
expect,
Yeah, because she's perfect, right?
So
No.
So
Close,
So that
but
that
no
comes
cigar.
to that comes to the question of accountability. So Tish, I want to come to you, because do you believe that accountability is assumed or requested?
I don't assume anything, first of all. I think as long as you can have an effective communication with that person, then that says a lot about the two of you. I think you can say anything if it's done in a positive way, that it's not to intentionally hurt or destroy the other person. I think you can say anything. What are you looking over here for, Keith? No, I'm just saying.
You ain't gotta get that close.
So Tish, I want to stay with that. I want to stay with you because what I want to ask you, when we are talking about the whole idea of accountability, what do you believe causes frustration? Forgetting or not caring? we're talking about communication. What do you think will create more frustration?
Forgetting or
Not caring.
not caring. Because
Okay.
if you forget, I mean, I can remind you.
Mm.
I can gently remind you.
believe
I
you.
will gently remind you, gently.
Amen.
But just not caring means to me,
That's- yeah.
you don't care about what I think or what I feel.
Okay.
At
And
all.
then for me, that's problematic. You know,
We got problems,
yeah, we got some issues.
and I got your
Keith,
back.
I'm not looking at you.
So all right, Cassie, since you have Tisha's back,
I do.
what would kind of like what would you be thinking if you're told by your spouse, I shouldn't have to remind you?
Say it.
Effective
Say it.
communication.
Don't
Gentle communication.
let it flow.
Let me get there. If he tells me I shouldn't have to remind you, I mean, I might, me being me,
You might say something smart face.
I might say something smart.
Okay.
Because I feel like, I ain't no kid.
Yeah, that sounds more to me like a reprimand.
I mean,
You
that's
know,
just,
that's why I
you
say
say I
effective
shouldn't have to remind
communication.
you. But I'm like, you don't have to remind me. But at the same time, I probably was busy, and I probably go into details of, okay, I was busy. I'll do it or whatever. But if you got to remind me, just tell me. Say it again.
And I agree.
Effectively.
Except for the fact that
Effective.
I'm going back to that man in his shoes.
Hold on, we passed that.
Okay. All
Going
right.
backwards now, Keith.
I see.
Oh, yeah.
So
Going back to shoes and we on hands
Reverend
and toes or something.
Reverend A.
Yeah.
Same you in a relationship, and she says to you, I shouldn't have to remind you.
Ask me too, please.
Say, listen.
Effective communication.
Skip him.
I majored in communication at Baylor University, and Tish keeps repeating a very central theme in all relationship, not just communication, effective communication.
Yeah.
That phrase may work with some people,
Yeah, Jack, but it can be destructive.
but I'm not one that it depends on your tone. Like seriously, that phrase is condescending. And it's what you would typically say to a child or someone you have authority over. Now, there's a way you can say that phrase.
How?
Absolutely.
Baby, we're at this point where I feel like I shouldn't have to remind you about this. This is important to me. That's different than, you know what, I shouldn't have to remind you of this.
Right.
Totally different tone.
Right.
But so it's how you say what you say, and it is what you say. But that I shouldn't have to remind you. Be careful with that.
That's a tactful way to
kinda-
say that.
That's a
There's
very
a tactful approach to every situation.
Everything.
wrote me
So
something
that
back by
particular
saying that.
phrase can be rephrased
There's a tactful
several
approach.
ways
Right.
that's more palatable.
What about
So
you?
it's not
kids?
what you say, it's how you say it.
No, it's still what you say. don't get it twisted.
All right.
I just think if you want to get your point across, there's a tactful
tone.
way to
Absolutely.
approach that.
And then it's going to matter who you're talking. Know your audience,
Right.
because that phrase may be all right with some folk and some folk not. Know
Right.
your audience.
So let's say the backup to, I shouldn't have to remind you is something like, I thought you knew. I shouldn't have to remind you. You have a little back and forth with that. And then she says, well, I thought you knew.
Thought I knew. Wait,
Don't
who
assume.
said I shouldn't have had you remind?
She said that.
She said that.
Yeah, and then you
I shouldn't
guys
have to
went
remind
back
you.
and forth on that. And then she comes and says, I thought you knew.
Oh, well, we.
You
how-
not wrong?
what
Just say,
made you
baby,
feel-
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
But see, like
Just
I
say
said, that goes to that accountability piece. Because you asked Tish about accountability. I'm big on accountability. If I drop the ball, I don't have a problem saying, you know what, my bad.
Right.
I forgot. Or you know what, I
It was an
totally-
oversight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a
Right.
problem with that. But to become combative just because you are held accountable, I don't like that. And so I'm not gonna give what I don't want back. That's
Right.
just really me. So
That's true.
I'm trying to avoid conflict at all costs. And even if you did offend me, I got a way of coming back where we're not gonna get into a shouting match. But baby, hey, you handled me a little rough with that.
All right.
Then there has to be some conflict resolution.
So we have a couple of comments.
Yeah, look at the time just come in.
Ooh, we have more than a couple of
Ooh wee.
So, Kim Jackson said, Amber Nicole Reynolds, some men need
Read it. Read it.
Spit it out.
some men need to wash their towels better because
Their
that
toes?
smell will get their
Toes
towels
or
Towel.
towels?
Oh, they're towels.
Oh.
because,
Man.
because that smell will get on their body, and then the bath is pointless.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's not what you say; it's how you say it, and that's responding to what was said.
I think it matters what you say also.
Them towels?
It matters what you say. It matters
And
how
they
you
clean
say it.
towels and
They ain't clean.
If they smelling, they
They
ain't
ain't
clean.
smelling. It ain't clean.
Somebody tricked you.
Kim Jackson says, "I shouldn't have to remind you songs like a parent talking to a child.
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
a red flag for me."
Yeah.
Atanjali says, "It depends on how you say it. I have to process it. It's in the tone and the body language." So we want to get back to this.
Wait. Let me say
ahead.
this.
Yeah,
There's
go ahead.
certain things we shouldn't even be having a conversation on at this age. Can I go there?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Okay, because you brought up the pajamas. Listen, I'm 48. I'll be 49 this year. And if I'm dealing with somebody in that 5 up, 5 down range, why are we talking about why you going out in public in pajamas?
In their Jordans.
Oh my gosh, Jordans
Like-
is
like-
Jordans.
No. See, Keith, I get you. When you want to get your athletic gear, you going to a game because it's all time and manner.
Right.
You going to the high school football game, you got your Jordan jet,
Right.
but we going to dinner.
Yeah,
At a restaurant, you got on the Jordan.
Everywhere?
Baby. No,
He talking about women's Jordans, period.
Well,
No.
see, no, I'm talking
I'm in
about, but like
agreement.
seriously, we in our upper 40s. Why am I having to ask you why you going out in public in pajamas?
Yeah,
we not on the same level. Now again, you that may work for some. That's a conversation. Why are we even talking about this?
You hit him with them pajamas, you know that, right?
That's true.
So let's get to this, because this I know that this happens a lot. Who do you think wants things done in a shorter period of time? So when there is something that needs to be done, let's say around the house or overall, is it the man or the woman? Tish.
You would come to me with that.
Why not? In
I-
your
I
house.
think for me, timing is everything for me. I mean, if I want something done, I'm asking because I want it done then.
Right.
Now, if you explain to me why you can't do it then,
Right.
and I mean, you can tell me some things like, baby, you know, I let me do this and that, and then I'll say, okay, I'll give you some grace.
It's okay.
But don't just be defiant and say I'm not going to do it, or
Right.
You
Well,
know,
we're not
but
talking about not going to do it. So
Okay.
you said you need it done, and in your mind,
I need
no.
it done.
And
I
then,
need it done. I'm only saying I need it done because I need it done then.
Yeah, because
Okay.
if you didn't
Because
get it done, you would
and
never
then
ask.
if you don't do it, then either I'm gonna find somebody to do it, or if I can do it myself, I'm going to do it
So listen to
because
this,
I've done that.
right?
Right.
So this
not a
is
bad
this is
thing.
the conversation, right?
Depends on what it is.
It works for you.
Wait. Go ahead, Remy.
I'm still with Tish.
Oh,
I'm still with
okay.
Tish.
Come on,
So
come on.
he says to you, you want to get it done now, and then he says to you, listen, I'll get it later. I'll get to that later.
That's a problem.
Okay. Why is that a problem?
Because I'm not going to ask you unless I really, really need it
Right.
done. You know, if my tires are, you know, they looking like ice skates or something, you know, then I need you to check my tires. I shouldn't have to tell you that because you already should be checking my tires. But if I need something, if I'm asking you to do something, first of all, if I have to ask you, you know, then I really, really need it. I just don't ask amiss. I don't just ask for the sake of asking.
Okay, Cassie, you same thing.
I mean, like, if a woman asks, if Cassie asks Keith to do something, is because I want you to do it right then. And if he's saying, you know, if you don't get done or whatever, then I'm gonna do it myself. And
Good example. The tail light on the car. How long was it out after you tried to put it in?
it was out.
Why
but
didn't you
I-
check the tail light to
but
know that
I-
it was out?
yes,
She asked me. She asked me to do it. She asked
But
me
he
to
didn't
take
do
care
it.
of it, and I said I would. Just this, if it's this conversation,
Right.
But I didn't do it at the time that she wanted me to do it.
So I did it myself.
So she went live and put it in, and it didn't come on.
no.
Look at God.
No.
Won't he do it?
No. It worked.
No.
It worked. I put my tail light in, my hair light in. I can do all that.
Yes, you can. You can.
But I just feel like if I ask, that means trust me.
Now.
If I'm asking, I want it done right
now,
then.
I got you.
Yeah.
Can that to the ladies? Can the expectation be the same from the man?
Sure.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely can.
No, you won't.
No. I feel
It
like
depends on the woman.
no. I feel like this, and that's true. I feel like when a woman asks, it get prolonged. But if a man asks, it's gonna get done right then.
Not all
So what
the
are you
time.
saying?
Because
Woman-
we're not
woman-
procrastinators.
We don't.
Woman,
No,
okay,
no.
woman.
Because
respond-
we don't procrastinate.
We don't.
Some women are procrastinators, but if y'all ask us, we generally gonna do it
We get it done.
because we are not
So,
procrastinators and we
see,
are
then y'all
multitaskers.
wait till we in the third quarter of the game
No,
to ask
no,
us
what the-
something.
well, you know,
like seriously.
if
Some of
I
y'all
know
on
you
some
enjoy football, I'm not
facetious
gonna
stuff.
say that,
You know I'm
James.
enjoying this game. The light bulb need change. Okay, baby.
No.
It's been like that since third. Let me finish this game.
I'm
and
not
then
gonna
I'll
be
get
that
to it.
inconsiderate.
Well, it's some folk that is.
yes,
Yeah,
we
Amy.
are. I'm sure.
That's who I'm speaking to.
So I know we kind of running out of time. I want to know if I could get 5 more minutes.
Man, get
added on.
10.
All right. So they told us we can get 5 more minutes.
Oh, we ran past the time.
We could get 5
Hey,
more minutes.
somebody text the score what the game is.
And I know tonight we
Just
have
put it in
the football
comments.
game
Let
on,
us
but
know.
we are loaded with comments, and I just want to get to a couple of them too,
Come on.
and there are a couple of things that I want to get feedback from you guys. Women typically want things done as soon as we
Yeah, I
say
read
it,
that one.
within a reasonable time. Most of the time, we are already frustrated because it's not already done, and we have to ask. And I want for us to respond to that. Keith and Reverend A.
What's up?
I want for us to respond to that. So what this woman is saying, when we ask for something to be done, we already in our mind saying it should have been done. So the mere fact that we have to ask for it to be done kind of exasperates the situation. What's your response to that?
I always see women as mothers. So, you know, I think that's a practice that they make is parenting with their children. So sometimes they come across the same way in terms of what they ask for. For me, where I find the balance in because it wouldn't upset me to hear I want it done now. Couple of things gonna run across my mind. Do you talk to Kanai like that? That's the baby. And also the importance of it. Now, mind you, going back to the light, in my mind, this is my thought. That light, the tail light. That the tail light will be in the car by in the morning. But you want it done
The instant.
at this very moment.
Yeah.
So but it's about learning people too.
Right.
So at this point, now when I hear something about the car, it gets taken care of. Matter of fact, didn't I see you at Discount Tire too?
I'm taking care of mine.
So,
Oh Jesus.
Yes, she did.
and it's a balance because
Thank you, Evan.
one of the things I've tried not to practice is what I expect of her may be different in regards to what she expects of me.
Right.
We're two totally different individuals.
Right.
I've learned that not to get lost in translation. Some things that are said, they mean something different as opposed to how you heard it.
That part.
And then going back to some things that said that may come across as disrespectful or offensive, I then ask myself, is this a practice or a pattern? Because we all have our days.
Right.
And with that being said, when I can say, well, you know what? It just was a bad day for her. I can deal with it, as opposed to that this is the lifestyle.
But that takes a certain level of maturity.
And that's what I said.
I want to come to you with the same thought, because this often happens. If a woman says she wants something done, a lot of times in her mind, I shouldn't even have to ask for this to be done. And the mere fact that I have to come now and ask for it to be done is like she may feel ignored. One comment here is the whole idea of the emotional state of that person when they're asking to have something done. What is your response?
Well, I mean, it's a whole lot that it depends on what she's asking. Because, trivial things like, can you take the trash out? Or, hey, my car's making a knocking noise and I'm scared to drive. Those two different levels of urgency, in my opinion.
Right.
But me being the type of person that I am, I consider myself considerate and accommodating. I'm not looking to be defiant. I'm not looking for a way to cause a ruckus. But that premise of I shouldn't have had to ask, we don't catch everything. Okay, don't hold me that accountable where I'm supposed to catch everything.
Right.
If give me the grace of maybe he didn't know, so I'm letting you know. Now, if you've let me know and time has gone on, then you can come at me a different way because I've given you the knowledge that this is what's needed to be done, and you haven't moved on it.
Makes sense.
But don't assume I already know and I'm just neglecting, because now you already set me up for fail. I'm already behind the 8 ball because your emotions have gone to the point where you think I'm just brushing you off when I probably just didn't even know that was a need,
We understand
Wow.
that.
So here's what I want to get from the panel. Are you guys going to make a commitment to come back? Because we probably just about halfway in this conversation.
We sure is.
And if you guys going to commit to come back, we need to finish this because it's a very important area. And it's a long time. I haven't seen so many comments. We only touched on a few. And
Did
it's
any man
good
comment?
Oh, y'all talked a lot.
No, I mean,
Oh,
look at you, Tish. There you
Yeah,
go.
we have a couple. We have a
Keeping
couple.
count.
Can I just say this to the
Sure.
dude with the towels? You putting too many in there, man.
Yeah.
You're putting too many in there in the wash, and you're not using enough detergent.
We here to help.
I'm here to help.
All right.
doing with them
So let's get the camera on me. I just want to give a couple of announcements. If we can get a close up of this. This is our senior pastor, Reverend Oscar D. Epps. This is his book, and this Sunday he has committed himself to a book signing time that he's going to give after our service. He is going to do some book signing on Sunday. So get a copy of it, and he will be there to sign. He said he will give probably about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So by that time, all the books that we have purchased should be sold out. Another piece of information that I want to bring to us, this coming Saturday, we are having a church-wide meet and greet, and that's from 1 to 4 right here at our Cedar Hill campus. And then the Saturday after that, we have our Christian education workshop, and that's right here, and that runs from 9 to 12, so you can go online, register for all these events. And then big event at the end of the month, that's the 31st. That's our and I think this is so important for us to get because it's the annual college fair, and many of our kids are helped and assisted financially. And if you're following what's happening and trending in the news, student loans are going to become a much bigger problem for a lot of our kids to deal with. So we are able to assist in that way, and so that is going to be January 31st, annual college fair. And then we will be celebrating our 33rd anniversary.
33rd. That's what's
right.
up.
Yeah.
See
And that's going to be February 8th. We are going to be meeting at Dallas Baptist University at 10 a.m. And following that, we're going to be having our groundbreaking ceremony to start our new sanctuary. And so much we have happening, and I pray that we were able to get that information. Everything is going to be happening here at our Cedar Hill campus. Again, guys, thank you all so much for coming out tonight.
Thank
Reverend
you.
Day, love you.
Man, I love
Good
y'all.
to see you.
Good to be home.
Also, it's good to see you again. Keith and Cassie, thank you all for coming and for your openness.
We need more men
Also,
commenting in the
we need
Y'all have two.
comments.
It's 2 and 2.
I know the ladies ran y'all off
And I know it's
tonight.
2 and 2.
And of course, it's good to have you with us, Tish. And
Thank
so
you.
here's the truth. This panel has committed themselves to come back. And so we are going to have a part 2 of this conversation. Just keep track of all that
We're
we
going
have
to
going
start
on.
with them towels.
And we're going to start with the towels.
All right.
Again,
Hey, somebody asked how to get the book, man.
Oh, so if you want to get the book, We have it at our bookstore here, but if you're out of town, which has been happening, you can go to Amazon.com and just type in Oscar Epps, you'll get it. Or you can come to our store here on campus if you're in this area,
It's online.
and you'll get
It's
it.
online.
You
She
can
said
get it.
it's
Okay.
online, yeah.
All right. Amazon
church
and the
website.
church website.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Church website. You can also purchase a copy of the book on the church's website. Again, thank you all for joining us. We had a great conversation tonight,
Yes.
and until we see again, may God bless you.
All right.
Okay.